we are going to be removing the cover on the cross wheels, and these are 19-inch for the Model Y 2026 Juniper. So we just got this, and these are 19-inch wheels, right? And it actually came with the Pirellis, which I'm actually happy about. I like it better than the Continental that it used to come with. But this is a partial cover, right? So this whole thing is in a cover. So historically on the, I guess 2025 Model Ys, it looks slightly different in terms of, it's actually one piece, and underneath it, the wheels look quite different. This is a much more integrated approach, meaning these are actually like this 5 spokes right here. That's actually a cover. So the cover, to remove it, I'm still figuring out the best way, but earlier I just kind of got my finger underneath it, and this is what I did. Okay, and if you guys have better ideas, like I am all ears. One concern is like it's pretty flimsy down the middle, but I think the best way is to just kind of grab like 2 spokes or 3. Can you get 3? And just pull it out kind of after you loosen it. This is a plastic, so it does have a good bend. Oh, it didn't sound good. Yeah, I mean, that could be a potential. You just want to get under it. Okay, so far, I think to remove the spokes, I figured it out, right? You just kind of get your finger. You have fat fingers, might be a little hard, so you might want to use like a trim tool with, I mean, because like, I guess, I don't know, I don't know what if I do, but basically you just kind of pull it out, right? You could get a little angled tool, and I think that'll work just fine. Typically, whenever you use metal tools, tape it around so you're not damaging any of the plastics or metal, and that's a really good pro tip. Once you get under there, I kind of go all the way down the center, and I like pulling. The reason is this is so flimsy, and you get the thinnest point of this plastic, and you're pulling on it. So it doesn't really actually do a good job in terms of like pulling really hard, and I think this is plastic, right? Injection molded plastic. So I'm just afraid that it might risk breaking it, right? Like as you're pulling this flimsy part. So this is kind of what it looks like from underneath it. I think that's my best. If I have other ideas, I'm going to be removing a lot of other ones. So if I find a better way, I will post an update on it. But this is what the wheels look like underneath. The 19-inch wheels, right? So the smaller the wheel size, the better your range is, right? Because you have less energy and less contact. So 20s look really good. However, you're gonna lose some range. I think it's about 30 miles or so, like 4 to 5% that you're, I guess that's almost like 10%, like 7 to 9% that you're gaining from using like these Crossflows. But this is what it looks like. This is not a performance model, hence you can see that it has a silver caliper right here, but it actually has the acceleration boost on the launch edition. So that is really, really cool. So these are not forged, these are cast. And then the Pirellis right here is on 255 and 45 R19. So these are the specs of this. But that is how you remove this. To put it back, the main thing that you just have to understand is this hole right here. It just needs to align. And then typically just hit everything at least twice or 3 times, because sometimes when you pop it all in, it's pretty easy to like push it back in, but it like pops up other areas. So you just want to make sure everything is good, and you're just kind of hitting it with your fist, just like this. And then it will pretty much go into place. So hopefully that was helpful in removing and reinstalling the Crossflow covers. This is what you're getting. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. We'll see you later.